Hi folks, I'm Tim from memorywolf.com. In this video I'm going to compare the difference between using a CFexpress Type B card and a UHS-II SD card in the Canon R5 Mark II. But before I do, I've tested over 60 memory cards in the Canon R5 II to find out which cards perform the best in camera and which cards don't work very well at all. You'll find links to the tests and recommended cards in the pinned comment below this video. So I'm going to show you a comparison of the shots captured and the buffer clearing times for when shooting at 30 frames per second, 15 frames per second and 12 frames per second. That's because you probably don't want to shoot at 30 frames per second all of the time. I know I don't. Personally, 10 to 15 frames per second is plenty for me shooting wildlife or motocross, which is what I like to shoot the most. So the two cards I'm going to compare are the Delkin Devices Power 160GB G4 CFexpress 2 Type B card and the Delkin Devices Power 64GB UHS-II V90 STXC card. These are two of the best performing cards that I have tested in the R5 Mark II and also very good value for money. So in shooting raw at 30 frames per second, the R5 II captures 103 shots before filling the buffer and clears it in 7 seconds with the CFexpress card. The SD card captures 88 shots before filling the buffer and clears it in 16 seconds, so it's more than twice as fast. But when shooting C-RAW, it's a different story. The R5 II now captures 202 shots before filling the buffer and clears it in 13.5 seconds with the CFexpress card. The SD card also captures 202 shots before filling the buffer and clears it in 14 seconds, so there's barely any difference. It's the same for JPEGs. You can capture 211 shots and clear the buffer in 14 seconds, regardless of which card you are shooting to. Now, I know not everyone wants to shoot at 30 frames per second, so here are the figures for 15 frames per second and also 12 frames per second with a mechanical shutter. Just hit pause if you want to study these a little further. Just a note, I don't shoot over 300 shots with a mechanical shutter because this is not very camera friendly. This is also a 25-second burst anyway, which I don't imagine many people will be doing. Finally, it's important to note that right now memory card prices are going in only one direction, and that's up. Some cards already cost more than double what they cost late last year, and largely thanks to the demands of AI, it doesn't look like it's going to be changing anytime soon. So if you are looking to purchase, I'd recommend doing so sooner rather than later. So I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please do hit those like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget to check out my recommended cards and in-camera tests in the pinned comment down below this video. Until next time, happy shooting.